This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in, they appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And you've heard about one-and-dones in college basketball. But this is a real one-and-done. A one-game series. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Got to put it all out there on the line here tonight.
Screen coming. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Knocked loose. Runner here won't go down. Fires the three. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Fox into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The pass taken away by the Kings. Finishing inside the paint on that one. "17-footer at the buzzer. Final shot of the period, almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Runner's good there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Kings have the basketball. Fox to the basket, but his shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Screen coming. Taken by the Suns. Booker. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Harrison Barnes. He's 2 for 2 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
He gets it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Sacramento ball. From the painted area, won't go down.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Barnes driving, but his shot won't fall.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. Long key from three-quarters court. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get...
Thanks for joining.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. 4-3. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. It goes down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
It's Sacramento ball.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Fox across the timeline. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Barnes. Too risky. Harrison Barnes wide open. Drills it.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Got it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Kings with the ball.
Pick up. Match up. Here we go. I got ball.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Take care of the ball.
Look out. Devin Booker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter. The Suns have the lead. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Lets it fly from long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Driving right to the basket. Alexia Jinsa with a piece. The drive right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guy's down 11. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Easy path to the rim. Desperation shot here from half. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Suns with the victory. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jake.
The Suns have advanced to the next level, but the goal remains the same: win an NBA championship. Little by little, these guys are doing it one by one. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns. The Kings were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
So, last night's game. You said.
I said, excuse me, not to be surprised when you see who advances to the second round, Max. I told you who that was going to be. I told you it was the one. Repeat it.
The one.
Yes,
True.
I was right. I was right. Yet again, because I told you this dude was going to turn it up to a high level. Why? Because he only knows one level. I won.
All right, listen, slow down there. One playoff advancement does not a superstar make.
I'm calling it like I said, Max Kellerman, and that's what I saw. A superstar in the making. Somebody with the potential to be the GOAT. That's right, I said it.
Come on, get your oven mitts ready. That's a hot take. The GOAT, come on.
It's a bold statement, but those are the only ones I know how to make, particularly when I'm factual and accurate, which is almost always. The bottom line is simple. This kid has taken them to the second round. Now let's see where he takes them, how far he's going to take them from here. He could go all the way.
No.
There you go, being naysayer Max again. I'm going to say no to you as well. You'll learn. Eventually, you'll learn.